Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Greenshade. We are right outside Carac, Dena. I was about to say Bena, but that was not correct. Right, so while searching for Carac Bena, I headed across Peldertan and down upon this shoreline, which we had seen before when we visited Greenshade in our exploration videos. So I decided, this shoreline seems, well, fitting for treasure, and I scoured it back and forth up until the cliffs up there, and basically till the shoreline runs just past Greenshade, where it becomes cliffs and you can't swim in the water because of slaughterfish. And there was not a lot of treasure, I have to say. A few rune stones, some wood, and a couple of fishing holes, which I then fished in. That's literally all there was. No sky shards, not a single treasure chest. Well, we know for a fact that there is at least one sky shard inside Carac Dena. So, let's delve into this old ruin. Though abandoned thousands of years ago, many alien ruins are still lit by the blue glowing Vala and Velkenstone found inside them. These stones are among the so-called ethereal crystal gems that can store, transform, and emit magicka. Huh! For once a loading time that actually fit me reading the description. I like that. Okay. So, does the sky shard... No, okay. We do, however, have sort of a, if we zoom out, halls ruined further by blue-skinned brutes. Is that Nereid's we're talking about? Malma, perhaps? It is a ruin close to the shoreline. Soldier! Ha! Yoink, don't mind if I do. Okay, what made that noise? Right. Oh, it does show up like that. Halls ruined further by blue-skinned brutes. Okay, that's nice. Oh, it's ogres. Well, the good news is that I won't get swamped down by multiple enemy encounters then, as ogres usually don't come in much more than 2 at a time. Alright. Probably can't get past these 2 without fighting them, so we might as well. Ah, so that's where it is. Okay, that's helpful. And it seems, judging by my previous experience with alien ruins in the Elder Scrolls Online, I would say that this is near the exit. So I have to go this way around, circle back here, get that, and out. Okay. Just regular ogres, not even any kind of special about them. I had not expected that other guy to go down first, but I will take it. Do I have this? Yes, okay. I wasn't sure. Yes, that door is locked from this side, and so we'll have to get it on the way out. That works perfectly for me. I think this is actually the first true ruin where I have where ogres are the main encounter and not just, you know, added for. You can do it, Flappy. Thank you. Night oil. Ah, no. I already have plenty of poisons on my person. Yeah, exit. I had a feeling that was the case. So, whoop. Okay, one on either side. I mean, I could just skip them and move on, but given that they are not really swarming like lesser opponents do, this seems a fitting way to fight them, as it's fairly easy. Yes, they're big and have a decent amount of hit points, hits like a truck, but they don't really have any abilities that makes this difficult. This might actually be a fairly short one, in which case we'll spend the rest of the time heading towards the labyrinth. I have a feeling that the labyrinth might not be related to a quest line, other than, you know, a quest line that is in the labyrinth. Okay, let's see. So oh yeah, the Sky Shard is nowhere nearby, so we don't need to worry looking for it right now. So, knowing these kinds of delves, there's going to be a boss ogre, likely a chieftain, that we are going to have to mess with. Okay, see, here's a little more traffic, and that's the way out is across. So let's see if there is anything of interest. Not really. Not really, no. Maybe in that tent, which is perfect because this guy is alone. Wow. Oh, was that a critical hit? It must have been. I have not upped my ability to perform critical hits, so that might just have been natural, essentially. Oh, I can search the disc. Hey, sure, why not? A little bit of crafting goes a long way. There doesn't appear to be anything of note behind those guys, so I really don't see a point in starting a fight with them. Sure, I could get the experience, but it's not like I'm short for that either. And I'm not playing this to get to a certain level and then be like, yeah, that's it, I'm done, I'm perfect in every single way. No, that was never the plan. The plan is to go through the stories, to go through the maps, to essentially... Oh, there could be something on that altar over there. Okay. So avoid those guys in the middle and take this guy out. Void Steel. Sure. The reason why my inventory isn't looking too hot is partly because of fishing. Is there anything? No. Okay. There could have been. There wasn't. No. Okay. Now I've been playing a bit of Fallout 4 recently, and those spiked cages reminds me of the globs that super mutants liked to have hanging about. Okay, 2 guys. Anything else of note? I doubt it, but let's give it a spin, shall we? Wow. Okay. Oh, they give less experience, so they are considered as a weaker type of ogre. That would explain why I take them out so quickly. Wait. Flesh flies. Nope. Don't want that. Oh! Not even a single bit of lore for me. Anything up there? No. Okay. Well, so I noticed that my bars have gone short. Convenient that you came to me. I like that. That's very kind of you. Very kind indeed, good sir. Now, this one did give regular amounts of experience, so maybe I was just... Oh! On the beauty of ogres. Many will tell of the loveliness of elves, and still more will sing the fine human form. But where is the song or sign that augurs, or that is beautiful about ogres? Maybe Mother is right. Poetry is silly. It's for high elves in their mansion who have nothing better to do, who couldn't hunt their dinner if you put a roast chicken on the floor and told them to stab it with a spear. Beautiful ogres. What was I thinking? I suppose they do move in a kind of slow, majestic, stately way, but they smell awful, and they're a nuisance. It's like Mother says. If you want to impress me, try killing an ogre, not immortalizing it in verse. Well, she can have her way then. I'm off to kill an ogre. And then, when I'm done, maybe I'll write a poem about it. Bravely the elf stood strong against club and thong, landing strikes on stinking flesh, dueling the giant to giant death. No, still not right. I don't know. The last one had a vibe going for it. I could dig it. Maybe give it a set of drums and some flutes and yeah. I could see that working. Feats of heroism is always good for. Is always good for a poem or a poetic display. Okay, so now... No, not yet. Oh, bookshelves! Also ogres, but bookshelves! What? Oh. My Adobe Cloud decided to tell me that it had an update. That's fine. Just update. I should have it on auto update, so I don't know why. Okay. Source of bone. Dwimwood. Why was that in black? Well, dark, not black, but... could there... So not a lot of treasure here, but that's fine. It's also not one that where you feel like it's a grind to get through. And that's really... Like, obviously you want rewards. That's logical. Okay, hello boys. Oh, targeted the wrong guy. Yes, they do hit quite hard, but... Oh boy. Well, that got a little close. Well, it's because they continually decided to swap places, and thus the damage that I dealt was really fitted out. Okay, well, they do have their danger, obviously, as any enemy do if you let them, and if you don't actively go out of your way to handle them with the amount of care that you should. And here we get the same situation again. Whoa. I did get less experience. I wasn't seeing it wrong. What's the matter with that? See, that one gave full. So, let me get this straight. Do I get less experience for killing something with a oh, Urumas the Terrifying. Yeah, figured. So apparently I got less experience for dealing a critical hit. I mean, a kill's a kill in my book, right? Or is it just that some of the ogres are just considered as chuff, essentially? And there to just dish out extra damage and provide extra targets. And the Sky Shard is over there. By a single ogre. Well, can we do this without alerting any of the other ogres? That would be swell. Yes, it seems like he is alone. That's a mistake. And one you only make once, pal. He is a little bit bigger than the others. And he does hit a little harder, but other than that, I don't see him. Belt of the Wilder Queen. Yoink. Well, I completed Carac Dena. Alright, well, we will wait for our health. Oh, there could be a treasure in that. And there's only a single one. Whack! So yeah, that only took about a quarter. About 15 minutes, so nothing. A non-searchable sarcophagus. Okay. Oh! I did not expect to find a chest down here, but I am certainly not complaining. I mean, treasure is treasure. Even if it's past a horde of ogres that you have to trudge through. Yoink. Sure. And an extra sodium. And you... Oh, extra flesh fry. Hello, you're protecting something I need. That's a mistake. It would have been easier for you had you just moved away, but no such luck. And again, they don't have ranged abilities. Ooh, there was a training on that one. Certainly take that. Whoop. 2 out of 3. Great. Oh, okay, I don't think there's any point in lingering here. Other than, you know, killing extra couples of ogres, but really... Other than those in my way, I'm not really going out of my way to kill certain enemies. Other than to see how difficult they are to slay. Ogres are fairly common. And while they probably could serve as a powerful ally in terms of the armies. I think they're either too stupid or too brutal to essentially work in that way. Okay, push block. Whoop. Alright. Have to get past these fools again. Yeah, one of them is just significantly weaker for some odd reason. Wow. Did not expect to see one of the chuff ogres just to sort of be late. Well, that was Carac Dena. Significantly easier than a lot of other things, but once in a while easy is absolutely acceptable. I enjoy easy. There's no need for it to be any harder than it should be. Okay, so let's see. Fairly sure there is a quest related to the labyrinth, and it's fairly close by to Green Heart, so I think I will make my way up to the labyrinth. I won't start the quest just yet. Oh, more ogres. I probably should have seen that as a sign to... No, they have been in other parts of Greenshade before, so that would not necessarily be a sign. What is down... Oh. A small dockyard. Now, there could have been places for treasure down there, but I ventured down there when scouring the coastline, and all there was a fishing spot, which is not bad. I mean, a fishing spot is nice, if that's what you're looking for. Really. You really want to do that. You really want to do that, Ski-Bird. Alright, your loss. So what? Oh, just a Nemiros rod. Right. I had hoped for something a little more... Oh, a little more prolific, perhaps. I mean, dude, you don't go mining with enemies around. You wait until the enemies are gone, and then you can mine. Okay. Oh, Sumeral. Well, oh, it's actually a paved road. Oh, yes, I suppose because this one is the one that leads to Green Heart. Yes, of course. Of course, of course. A horse. What? So this would be the quest for the labyrinth, yes? It might appear in a... Oh, it's also paved inside. I thought it was just dirt roads. Well, let's see. Is there anything nearby that... Hello, is that a sky shard I see? Ah. It is, but I've already collected it. Huh. Well, why, I don't remember doing that, but apparently I have. Would be nice with a third sky shard to even out the skill points, but I guess that's for another time. Anyway, there's 5 minutes left of recording time in this episode, but I figured since we're mostly done and the next quest is right here, there's no point in attempting to take it now to fit it in this episode. And I think the area is as big, so it likely fits into its own episode, which will then be the next one. And until then, take care.